to talk about Mr. Pandaria Beta. Now, there's a possibility that it might even be tomorrow. The only thing I said is that they film it every Sunday. Only the Sunday after we will be in Germany. So it could be tomorrow, it could be the week after. It might be after we get back from Germany. But I will let you guys know when I'm going to be on that podcast.
When do you think we go to Germany?
August
18th.
Yeah, so it's
That's
like
not next week. That's not 2 weeks away. You little Mershbedurder.
Mershbedurder?
You're a Mershbedurder. Throwing you off with my girds.
I don't want to be a Mershbedurder. But yeah, I'm going to be back on the podcast talking all about Mr. Pandaria. So I will let you guys know when that is, because it's a great podcast. It's not hugely popular. They're still growing. But they've had some really good special guests on there. I mean,
really good.
To be compared amongst the people like Law, who's been running Tank Spot for so long and has been a member of Vodka and done all that stuff, and to have been the guy that they talked about first, I was very, very humbled by that. I really was. I mean, they've had some huge people on that from some huge guilds, and the first guy they brought up was me.
When you said, I like this, it's a good little thing you've got going on here. And on the video, I went, oh, thank you for picking up on that good little thing.
Who said that?
The guy who was interviewing you.
Did he?
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
You fucking insulted him, mate.
A good little thing doesn't mean that over here, does it?
Well, he took that to heart. You wanted to see, he got animated, mate.
He did get animated.
Oh, thanks for your little appreciation. He's like this. Not doing it as active as me, but you're right. You know, thank you for mine and I got a little podcast.
Oh, I don't mean that.
Insults.
No, I'm not the hugest. Those guys are huge compared to me, but it's very humbling when you see people. I think Law gets something like 60, 70,000 views per video, stuff like that. I'm lucky to get 6,000 or 7,000 views.
Talk about something you hate in Warcraft, mate. You might get more.
Yeah, you guys love a wine, don't you? Jesus Christ.
You love a fine wine.
You love a fine wine. I could do... Shall I do... I'll tell you what a story the guys asked me to repeat on here is in Method. They've asked us to do something to prepare for Mr. Pandaria raid bosses, and you won't believe what it is. I told some of the guys on the workshop, but they were like, no way. But it's just genuinely true. There's a game called Hacksball.
Okay.
Where you have to click really, really fast and really accurately. And they've asked that every member play that game and show you've been playing it to work on your accuracy with your mouse. I shit you not. I mean, I've heard of loads of things to prepare for hardcore raiding, such as getting your food right. You should have a lot of water, a lot of bananas to keep natural energy up.
A lot of water and a lot of
Mershbedurders. But yeah, they've asked us all to play Hacksball. So I have to play that. I have to play that. Because it's part of the requirements of being in the progress raid of Mr. Pandaria.
Are you going to be in the progress raids?
I hope so. I don't know. I'm still a trial, so obviously not. But
not bad face.
There's some people who haven't even leveled to 90 yet. But they, for various reasons, like people who play from web cafes can't really download the beta client and stuff like that. So I haven't been in. I haven't been in every raid on the beta because we've had sort of 23, 24, 25 people on. And the raid's only been 10 man, so somebody has to stay out. So I sort of did every other raid, and we mixed it in because we had 3 warriors, shit like that. So it's been pretty cool, I'm looking forward to Mr. Pandaria raid. It's going to be a nice experience. Hopefully, I'll live stream as much as possible. We're not allowed to live stream the gameplay, but I'll live stream sort of me playing it and talking to you guys while I do it. I think that's what I'll do, and then I can keep you up to date because everybody will know when the kills happen because they'll spread around like wildfire. So hopefully you guys can check if we get some world firsts. Hopefully we'll get the world first on the last boss, whichever that will be, because it's 3 instances. I think at the moment, judging by the difficulty of what we faced, Shah of Fear will be the hardest heroic to kill.
Okay.
Shah of Fear, so that should be quite cool.
Can I ask you some questions now?
Yeah, let's go with the questions.
Start typing your questions in. What is your favourite insult? Do you remember the old-fashioned argument that we had? What was a bigger insult? An arsehole or you big dickhead?
I've become immune to insults. I don't give a shit.
I love insults.
No, the insults are good, but I don't think. I mean, people get really offended by the word cunt. It doesn't mean that much to me. But I said that in work once in an office environment, and people got really offended. Especially the girls, they got really offended. But it doesn't mean much to me. But I think that's growing up with you more than likely. Because we've said, I mean, this is one of the things we said about internet trolls, is no one could ever insult me or you as hard as we've insulted each other.
True.
No fucking way whatsoever.
So you remember what I was saying about when we went for a break, mate?
What?
Fuck you told you. Sean, I was telling him about it in break when someone said something in Guild Chat because Sean speaks like Austin Powers, and everyone when someone says something that isn't that good, but they think it's good, he always just goes "whoop-de-doo, Basil" on fucking TeamSpeak. I thought it's funny. Everyone else wasn't shown because you're genuinely not funny. I just feel sorry for you.
Looking for a new mouse. I'm checking out the Razer Orichi. None of us have used that. Used the Blackadder?
I use the Blackadder right now. The Leftadder, mate.
Use the Leftadder. You still need to do a review of that.
I'll do one. I'll do one of the Black Widow as well, mate. We
said that 6 months ago.
We did do. We need to do that.
There's so much shit we've got to do. We never get to do. You want to watch more streams? Well, the live web show should hopefully be a little bit more involved soon. Hopefully, if it works out, I think it will do. Do the levels get reset when it becomes live? What levels?
If you're talking about leveling on beta and it goes live, you won't have your 90s.
You won't have your 90s. That's a completely different game. And remember, if you are playing Mr. Pandaria beta, there is a 20 gigabyte patch just been released. I'll be covering some stuff. I am not doing any pet battle videos. No.
Peach, have you played a bit of Secret World?
I haven't. Shit. A kind of weird situation has developed where I have a lot more time to invest into gaming, but also a lot more production time. So it's sort of 50-50. I'm not playing as much as I would like. I did manage to finish a game finally after fucking 3 years. I finished Dead Space, and I bought a lot of games on Steam's summer sale. So I'm going to be doing that. But trying another MMO? Maybe. The channel needs to branch out. It needs to branch out because I think what's happening right now is we're sort of like growing. We were growing like that. Then Diablo 3 hit and the channel is growing like that. If that makes sense to you. But when Mr. Pandaria comes, it's probably going to go like that. That's from the business side of it. We expected that to... I expected Diablo 3 to stunt the growth of the channel. That would make sense because a lot of people would leave WoW towards Diablo 3. So as we were growing, I think we were getting 80 subs a day. At the moment we're on about 60, 70, so it's only decayed a little bit. But that's cool, that's okay. I expected that completely, but I'm using this time. I actually did an RL video. If you don't follow our RL channel, which is Preaching Ghost.
Preaching Ghost.
On YouTube, it's Preaching Ghost, which is the RL stuff. I talk about this intently. I'm using this time between now and Mr. Pandaria launch to show that we're expanding into other areas. So this is why you're going to see different types of videos appearing on my channel. I'm testing what works, what doesn't, what fits my style. That kind of stuff's all going to be happening,
right,
so be prepared for that.
You need to start plowing through these now.
Oh, okay, cool.
Okay. Will you do a relook on the palette, or are they still clunky?
Nothing's changed on the palette. As far as I can tell from the guys in Method who are playing Ret, is although they've changed the spells, they still feel exactly the same. They said they changed the spells, but the playstyle is still completely the same.
Okay. How are Guardian Druids in Mists?
Guardian Druids are fine in terms of their survivability. They've just had their DPS nerfed quite incredibly, and rightfully so. Zakal, our Guardian Druid, when he's tanking, was doing something about 250k AoE damage per second. It was insane. So they've just had Thrash and Swipe nerfed, rightfully so as well.
Let me answer this because I've got a good answer for it.
Okay.
Hurid says, why not Ghost and Preach for their channel? Let's look at it like this. Preach Gaming, PG. Preach and Ghost, PG.
But that will be coming Low Tech Productions.
Low Tech Production.
Well, what I'm thinking of doing is Low Tech Productions will do our shorts and stuff. The gaming side will be Preach Gaming.
Yeah.
Or PG. I mean, we might change that to PG to get rid of the Preach side of it.
No.
Eventually. In some days.
What about DKs in MOP?
On the live stream I did on Thursday, where I was creating the leveling video, the guys asked me to check out DKs again, and I did. I live streamed that for them. And they've massively buffed them to the point where there was very little downtime, and I was destroying the DPS. I think overall in Dungeon I did 54 or 55% of the damage in the whole dungeon. I will be redoing the videos for those.
Does Ghost play WoW? Yes. How old are you two? How old are you?
28.
I'm 28, mate.
Team.
I guess we're 28 then, mate.
That makes sense.
Ghost, you got a decent Resto Druid for your raid team? Yes. But you can still come over, mate, by all means. Doesn't necessarily grant you a raid spot. Let me clarify that now.
Yeah, don't get confused that Stark Industries is a raid guild. It isn't. It's the only thing with Stark Industries is that it's people who follow our content. It's a social environment. Raiding is a perk if you're going to raid. It's not a raid guild.
True. Does Ghost actually smoke? If it could blow bubbles, it would blow bubbles. Then I would smoke bubbles. If it was filled with if it was smoked with dongs, then Preach would smoke dongs.
I would smoke a dong.
Burn.
I like guys and girls equally. I don't know why they hate.
What's your favourite hunter spec for MLP?
Ooh! Hey, Beast Mastery just got nerfed. I read that. I need to do a video of the changes. BM just got nerfed. Well, Thrill of the Hunt. I did this fucking Blizzard, man. I swear to God, right? I don't want to sound egotistical, but fuck it. It's going to come across that way. I did the Problems in the Mist video. The next week, every day, there was huge blue posts around looking back at old raids. Coinky dink or fucking what, right? Fuck that. And then I did a whole video about how good Thrill of the Hunt talent will be with Beast Mastery, because it give you free kill commands. Patch today, Thrill of the Hunt no longer gives free kill commands. Fuck you, Blizzard. Fuck you. I mean, I don't want to come across that way, but that is... I got so many emails saying, Preach, do you think these MMO champion replies are anything to do with your video? No! No, I don't, but it's very fucking coincidental that they did 2 whole days of massive paragraphs regarding that. And we also appeared on WoW Insider. Someone did a blog about that video.
Yeah.
What the fuck with that video? How many views that video got now? Like 40,000 or something crazy?
Something like that, yeah.
Jesus.
Hey, what do you think about the massive HP changes in MLP?
It's stupid. Fucking ridiculous. They should have squished
Gone
the
up
stats.
again? Have they gone up again?
Well, yeah, because they said we could squish the stats so it makes sense. So instead of going from Vanilla to TBC, massive stat jump. Yeah. TBC to Wrath, huge stat jump again. Wrath to Cataclysm, another giant stat jump. And now they've done it again in MOP. They should have squished it all fucking down. Jesus, though.
Come on, guys. Fill it with chats. I'm seeing a lot of useful...
Yeah, but Dilo, it doesn't work with lock and load anymore. It works with lock and load from what I read. It just doesn't work with fucking... Kill command was the only thing I saw that was removed.
Here we go. It is a regular. Tell me what of all the bosses you ever downed was the most entertaining, challenging, and awesome.
Kel'Thas Sunstrider, Tempest Keep. Well, you were with me, man.
I was with you.
We had a good time. That fight was cool, wasn't it?
It was true. It was. Was
that the best fight you ever did? In terms of mechanics, not in terms of enjoyment.
Okay, in terms of mechanics, then yes. In terms of enjoyment, I think the classic was
Nefarian,
Vanilla Nefarian, purely because Phase 2, when Nefarian lands, as a Holy Paladin, which I used to play back before I was playing my Rogue, when all the ads that you killed come back to life, and as a Paladin, all the Paladins would just rush in the centre and Holy Wrath the fuck out of them.
Good times.
That was good, but yeah.
Good times.
I like Nefarian as well, yeah. I forgot, Preach, have you seen any new mechanics in MLP that made you laugh / cry?
You know what? I always talk about this. The game engine seems to be limiting us really heavily now in WoW. The new mechanic in Mr. Pandaria is the ability to bend light to create prisms, but the game engine doesn't seem to support it properly. So, like Shar of Fear, the tank has to bend light around him to create walls around the raid. Now, if the game engine was more advanced, you would be able to move it.
What, I don't understand what you're saying. Bend light against that.
Light shines at you, and you split the light around you to form a triangle from your position, which the raid has to stand in behind you. Very cool idea.
Okay.
But the game engine doesn't seem to be able to support you being able to control that arc. It only be able to go from a central spot. So in the Shar of Fear, you can only stand in the middle. And if you're not in the middle, it doesn't work. And it only goes in one direction. But there's ads on that fight that can only be DPS from behind. Now, there's an ability that means you have to stand in the walls.
Right.
What I would love to have seen on that fight is the tank had to control the prism of light to shine it on the ads that needed to die, so the DPS could stay within that prism and the tank controlled the movement of the raid.
Right.
But the game engine doesn't seem to be able to support that. But that is the new mechanic they've added, is this prism of light business. It's not as impressive as the Twilight Cutter mechanic, which was the new mechanic for Cataclysm. Twilight Cutters. You never did Sinestra, did you?
No.
Well, Sinestra showcased the new big mechanic. Every new expansion seems to have one new addition to the mechanics. Everything else is just a rehash of old mechanics. Right. Every single boss besides that. But yeah, this fucking Prism of Light thing is a cool idea, but I would like to have seen them be able to control it. That would have been a real nice little touch.
Okay. Who's the smartest? You or me? You're smarter than me. I'm not going to deny that.
You have an unbelievable ability with maths, though.
That's just with maths. I couldn't do that anymore.
It always was weird, that, though.
I couldn't do that anymore. It was like
I think you could, yeah, but you always had a natural ability with maths, didn't you? It was, I mean, it was unusual. No, but you were really good at maths.
Well, I only started getting good at maths when I started struggling with maths, and then when I got like private tuition. But it's all my issue with everything: games, reality, job, personal life, professional life, is concentration. And I started falling behind in maths because I wasn't concentrating. I was fucking around. As soon as I got like private tuition in maths, I was like fucking Rain Man.
You were fucking Rain Man. You were sweet at maths, dude. It was fucking cool.
Anyway, let me have a look at the questions again. There was some up here as well. Shit. One sec. How many peeps is leveling humans on Sylvanas? What?
I will be.
What's your favourite gear set?
I haven't got one. Go. I don't care about gear. I couldn't give a shit.
Answer me though. Pick one. You have to pick one.
Okay. The Faith set from Nax for Priests. I mean, it wasn't because I was a priest. On an undead female, that set looks awesome.
Really?
And Valian, who's in Method, the Shadow Priest, has the Faith set and looks mint in it. I was talking to her saying that set is so fucking cool. Because it had the floating blue aurored halo.
Yeah.
I thought that was
Tommy's
really cool.
got that. I think that's the same set. Is it a blue set?
It's light sky blue and white with a glow.
I think Tommy Moore's got that. Shit, someone else or something. But yeah, I like Judgment. I'm going to say because that's always been my favourite. But I've started to really like it. Probably is still mainstream, but because it looks good. Rogue tier 6, is it? Slayer?
Oh, you like the Slayer?
I like Slayer, so that's what I use on my Rogue at the minute. Oh, but I also like tier 5 as well. The fucking.
Don't get me wrong. There's a lot of sets I like, but picking a favourite, not really. Like I like. I think Bloodfang was probably one of the coolest sets, but on certain models, it's not saying. It's a weird question because gear sets only work on certain classes. Like a troll in Bloodfang looks retarded. A troll in anything looks retarded.
A blood elf in everything looks fucking awesome.
No, I don't like blood elves either.
Blood elves for life.
Tier 5 Corruptor set looks awesome. But favourites, probably the Faith set, I'd say. Or the Tank Dreadnought set. The original Dreadnought set. Not the shitty remake they did for Wrath of the Lich King. The original ice cold blue Dreadnought tank set was cool as fuck.
Is it that the vanilla Dreadnought set?
Yeah, the vanilla Dreadnought set.
That was pretty cool. Method versus Stark Industries in PvP. Who wins?
We've got some kick-ass PvPers.
All right.
We have.
All right.
We really have.
Stark wins.
I don't think so. Do you want us to set up a race? We'll do 5-mans. I'll take a Method group. You take a Stark group.
In PvP?
Both. Anything.
Let's do a fucking...
I kind of want to come on to a
war
Stark
games.
race. But we have got... I think MacArthur and Flair, Sparko, Apco have all many times Gladiator over and over.
Goes with his... I was talking to you about this today. Goes with his turbo boots. My fucking boots in PvP today, I've got nitro boots. And I'm not even joking, it just must have been a bad luck day. At least 50% of the time, I fucking set myself on fire or rocketed up into
I love
the
that
air.
as my DK because I can always anti-magic shell it.
Oh my god. No, that's what I mean though. As a rogue, I can like Cloak of Shadows it or something like that. But if I'm... You know, if my healers and stuff like that are out of range, and I've just like, because I'm bloodthirsty, twatting someone, and they are trying to run away, but I'm running into their pack with them because I'm just blindly trying to kill the fuck out of them. And then when I see all them, and I turn around with my rocket boots on, and then I just set myself on fire for them to kill me, it's like, ah!
You're not on your rogue though, so you can cloak it.
If my cloak's on cool, then.
Well, you shouldn't use it without cloak on cool then, should you?
Well, I shouldn't have to expect though to use my fucking nitro.
Well, you know they
boots and my
fail.
cloak.
You know they fail.
You fucked up, Blizzard, you pricks.
Go on.
Anyway, so is in
Hey, Jenny's here. Hi, Jen.
preaching method, I take it.
Yes. Oh, it's just a new viewer, that's okay.
I don't know, I just wanted to do that face. Anyway, are you guys from the UK?
Yeah.
I can't place the accents.
Jenny's already answered that.
Give you a clue. Oh, you fucking dickhead! How are you?
I played some.
Sunshine!
I played
Manchester.
some Stone Roses for the guys the other day.
I am a man's erection.
I can't, Jen. I haven't got a car anymore, so I can't pop over to yours, unfortunately. That's why I've not been up. I'm actually seeing your dad tomorrow, so sorry, off topic.
Do you think assassination will ever be sought for rogues again?
Yeah, sure.
I
You
fucking
can never
miss
tell with rogues.
assassination.
You can never tell with rogues. Sometimes they'll just...
It's
It changes all the
patch-based,
time.
isn't it?
Yeah, Genji was telling me that it just changes all the time.
I fucking loved it. Laughed me off.
It depends if there's ever a cleave boss. How is combat going to lose? Simple as.
It's true. But I fucking absolutely loved Assassination. In a Wrath before I quit again. Assassination, like, especially in raids that weren't like kill count loss raids, our guild at the time. Like the PvP bosses in Wintergrass. Just doing that as Assassination and just watching your fucking DPS single target. Like, and just watching it rock it. I used to love Assassination.
And AoE. Once they got the chance to do decent AoE, it went rock and rolling.
Fuck your couch. If you could chance one thing with WoW, what would it
Change
one thing with WoW, what would it be?
I think everyone knows the answer to this, and it's not a popular idea. Is to, I would simply do this. I would put looking for raid one tier behind and keep the gear levels as they are. It's not about gear. I don't care about people having good gear. It doesn't care. I just think Looking for Rage should be one tier behind as a start to give people the motivation to go and see the new content on equal terms. That's it.
Okay.
That's all I would do. Simple as.
Question to Ghost: what is your main in WoW and how is it in MLP? Well, I've not played MLP yet, but my
Why
main,
haven't you played Mob?
I want to go into it fresh-eyed. A couple of the guys this week from Guild, Rasty, and I think maybe Flower, went onto the beta and just had a look around. Generally, they love the changes. Tell me about this fucking thing with a DK called Purgatory.
Not sure.
I've not seen it. Is it something like once a DK dies or something, they go into a state of purgatory until someone heals the damage and then back to life?
Is that a talent?
I think so.
I haven't seen it.
Someone confirmed that for me because Rasty, who's in our guild, who's our main DK, was telling me about it. And it sounds fucking insane.
That doesn't ring a bell at all. And I played a
Yeah,
DK
sure.
the other day. I could have just missed it, but I don't think so. That seems very overpowered.
I'm going to ask this question as it's spelled. What is the highest crit that you have Dune?
Oh god, huge. There's some bosses that take outrageous amounts of damage.
Big Ponzilla, that's right, Ghost. Yeah, it is.
On beta, I've done nearly a million, easy, with Execute and cooldowns up. Execute, Avatar.
You've also killed a raid with Dragon's Roar, haven't you? So
I didn't kill anybody, I almost did. It's different. Almost killing somebody is not the same as actually killing somebody. But
also killing a method raid.
Yeah, as a trial. Killing a method raid as a trial is never clever. But I didn't do it again. It was still fun to see.
What do you guys think about to put in old raids in challenge mode?
I haven't tried challenge modes yet. I'm going to try and see if we can get some method guys in and try it out. But I think it's a gimmicky. I think it will only. I think challenge mode is good in theory. Bunny is. But I think challenge mode will end up coming down to sort of one or two groups that just keep trying to outdo each other by a second or two. Because eventually you'll find a really sweet spot of getting through the dungeon, and it'll just be those guys trying it over and over again, and everybody will fucking get bored to death.
Purgatory works like Cauterize. Is that
Yeah, I thought it sounded like Cauterize.
Is that spelled Cauterize?
No.
Okay. I just thought I'd ask because I'm a
I wasn't
writer.
mocking, I was saying no.
I'm a merch predator.
It has.
Come on, guys.
What's that big
questions.
question there?
Where?
Do you think World of Warcraft will ever be the same epic experience again? Or is it for sure a sinking ship?
There's a good video that you can watch on that question in the Preach Gaming, Mike Preach WoW channel. It's the one with the most likes, views, and dislikes
Of the last 2 weeks.
of the last 2 weeks.
Yeah, we have got videos with more views than that by a long way.
I like someone that said,
Hey, I almost brought 100k on one of my videos. 100,000 views. Pretty chuffed when we crossed that milestone.
"Man,
I think it's the Prop Paladin video.
that I looked at that the other week and there was a fuck ton of views on that."
Yeah, I
as
think
well,
I think that's just about to pass 100,000 views on that video. Which
How
is
was
sweet.
Shadow Priest looking in MLP?
Awesome. I was really worried about the randomness, but I didn't have a damage meter with all the procs and stuff, but fucking really good. Well, the Shadow Priests in our guild are doing more than fine.
Well, how long have you played WoW?
Since Vanilla Beta.
Vanilla Beta.
That isn't elitist comment either. I fucking that was one of the biggest comments on the Mr. Pandora plays since Vanilla Beta. Oh, fucking prick played the game since Vanilla Beta.
Explain this to me. What's rose-tinted goggles?
Looking back on something and believing it's better than it actually was.
What's that got to do with rose-tinted goggles?
Because you're looking through glasses that make things look rosier than they were. That makes sense?
Yeah, but you can look in the future with rose-tinted goggles on for that fact, then.
Well, you could do, but it's not where it refers to. It refers to the past.
What a shit reference that is. For the people who put anything to do with the term rose-tinted goggles on that video, get a proper fucking analogy. You know, it's a hipster comment. Hipster comment.
Hipster comment. Well, there's the generic thing. The generic one was, you must be fat loser with no girlfriend. You're an elitist prick who doesn't want us to see any content. Generic answers like, oh my god, potatoes. That was essentially all I was reading in those comments.
Half right, mate. You are an elitist prick. What's up, ballers? With a question mark. It's a question.
Question is up. I'm up. I'm going to be up.
Favourite class and race?
I'm going to be up him later.
Yes. Oh no. Oh snap.
Favorite class is the warrior. Favorite race for DPS, undead. For tanking, Tauren.
Favorite class is the rogue. Favorite race for DPS is blood elf. For everything else, blood elf. What do you think about monks?
I don't think much about them at all at the minute. I've played around with them, and they seem like a mix between paladins and what was the other class that I felt they were just a little smish-mash combination of those characters, a paladin and something else. I didn't think much of them, I've got to be honest.
I'm watching a troll.
Oh, who's trolling?
Oh, don't highlight it. I'm lying in wait, mate.
Oh, let me get him.
No, I'm getting him.
No.
My banhammer.
Where?
My banhammer.
Where? I don't want to ban him first. Where is he?
No, I'm not just going to tell you that.
Oh, he's retarded. I want to say it. Where is he? Is it the married guy?
Ghost, what do you play before Blood Elves? Humans. I was Alliance.
He always had a goatee. You had a guy who looked like the guy from Chronic from WCW. Chronic.
Chronic had long hair.
No, it's short hair. Mark Jindrak, mate. You had a character that looked exactly like Mark Jindrak.
No, he didn't. He looked like Guile out of Street Fighter. But
No, he didn't look like Guile. Who the fuck do you think you are? Fucking Guile from Street Fighter.
Guile
In your
from Street
fucking
Fighter.
dreams.
Full
Maybe
black
Jean-Claude Van Damme in the film.
Guile from Street Fighter. The comment stands. And
I'm an American fighter with a
That was Sylvester Stallone from Judge Dredd. He's like Guile from Street Fighter. I'm the nerf. Just for reference, after that comment, mate. Anywho, favourite zone? Good question.
Twisting Nether.
Twisting Nether. Okay. Why? I don't fucking know what that said.
That's a question. Why undead for DPS? It's not for DPS. If I wanted DPS, I'd be an orc. I just think undeads look the coolest while DPSing as a warrior.
What you guys think TBC best?
I don't know what that means.
I don't know what that means. I was hoping that I'd read it and you'd knew what it meant.
What you guys think TBC best? I'm not sure what that means. I need to be a bit more than that if you can, Kaz.
You look dangerously fucking experienced doing that.
Oh, put it back on. Put it back on. You think that looked dangerously experienced? Watch this.
Oh wait, I've got a better idea. Wait, let me just fucking because you know what I'm telling you. I need to fucking do it like this. Watch this. You ready?
I don't want to do it now.
Do it now. I'm gonna move it.
I don't want to do it.
Do it now.
It's a bit short. It's a bit like your dick, this one. Look, I can't even fit. Oh, it's
alright, I'll fucking edit it.
No, too late. I'm not doing it again. Congrats on making a small dick. Which expansion was the best for me and you? TBC was when we had the most fun together.
TBC, definitely, yeah.
Me and Ghosty had the most fun together in TBC. That doesn't make it the best expansion. It was, but for different reasons than people think.
Hey, I just joined the stream. Have you guys done the Brofish? Yes,
yeah, mate. We did it quite a while ago.
I saw another one then. How are Holy Priests faring in MLP?
Our priests aren't playing Holy. I only raid generally healing priest is Flare, and Flare loves Dis, so Flare seems to be Dis all the time. So I couldn't really say. I just know that Mistweaver monks were well overpowered and just got nerfed. So
it is an interesting question if I've read it right. Okay, so Preaching Ghost, as you've played since vanilla, if Blizzard brought something to WoW so bad that would quit, what do you think
it would be?
It would be.
What would they add that would be so bad that I would quit?
Yeah. Good question, man. It's a good question.
It would have to be something to do with raiding. It would maybe be the elimination of hard mode and literally just making normal mode an LFR, something like that. So there was no challenge left.
It'd have to be
all.
something just completely ridiculous.
It would just have to be something that meant there was nothing to do in the game, and therefore your subscription is worthless. I mean, it's already kind of at that stage for me. If I wasn't working on it all the time and waiting for Mr. Pandaria, I would have cancelled my subscription by now until Mr. Pandaria, because there isn't a great deal for me to do. I'd literally log my main character for about 1 hour a week, and that's go into Dragon Soul, clear it in an hour, log out again. And I need like 5 items or something, and I don't care about gear either way. The expansion's coming, and I won't even be playing that class. Fucking, you fucked me off now, and that's a stabbing. Because there's realistic. There's not much point in playing for me at the moment. By any means, there's not much for me to do.
Genji, speaking of Judge Dredd, have you seen the Dredd trailer? Yes, the one that they released looks like a dull, futuristic Batman that's in the film The Raid.
Yeah, it looks shit. And I'm sorry Carl Urban's in it because he's going to do better. I mean, he's
Fuck
the
that.
he's the holy half dead who's seen the underpants.
He has seen the underpants, and let's be honest. Even though we can mock Judge Dredd with Stallone until the cows come home, I like that film,
Same.
and B, he looked the fucking balls as Dredd. Regardless of he took his helmet off. So fucking what? Look at Carl Urban. He looks like a skinny full-time motorbiker who's just come off his period. Prick.
I like Carl Urban.
I like Carl Urban myself. Anyway.
Buying gear, I'm not asked about gear anyway. If there was just nothing worth challenging myself for, if I could log in and just do everything I could ever do, that'd be it. It'd be pointless.
Do you think I can pour Monster in this and I can drink it? No, I don't think it'll work. Come on.
Do you think, considering your concerns with World of Warcraft's future, going full time to effectively create content at the back of it is dangerous? No, because Mr. Pandaria is not quite there yet. My overall plan is I think the expansion is the Emerald Dream that comes after Mr. Pandaria will be sort of the death nail for me, because I think that's when Project Titan will be out and dragging most of us older guys away from WoW. I'm pretty sure that's what's going to happen. That's my gut feeling anyway.
I just saw something. Is Method pumped up for another expansion?
Yeah, but there's always people who are unsure whether they're going to be able to do it. There's definitely people who are... I think we just sort of put a recruitment thread up for mages. Just to get mages out there. I mean, one of the big concerns with Method at the moment is making sure we have enough people. As in Firelands, they were down to literally 25 raiders to kill Ragnaros Heroic, which is no good for progressive raiding. We need lots of people.
Let me take one that Sean's just asked. Aren't ice blocking mages in PvP total pricks?
No. Like bubbling paladins or
but the thing that that's not,
cloaking rogues.
Exactly, because bubbling paladins are like the worst because they can move away. Whereas
you can master spell it. It has a counter. It's not like the old days.
Yeah, but look at like this. As a subtlety rogue, if you're about to just deal a death dealing blow to a mage, you then ice blocks. As a subtlety rogue, you back up, you keep him targeted. Everyone around you's fighting. Your combo point is going tick, 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 tick. So as soon as he comes out of that, he's fucking tea cakes anyway.
I've never minded immunities as long as sometimes they've pissed me off, of course, but that's part of the class and they're balanced around having it.
What the hell is Project Titan?
It's the next MMO
Blizzard is working on.
Yeah, it's just a code word. Nobody knows anything about it. It's just a gut feeling that it'll be aimed at an older audience and be slightly more violent and mature than World of Warcraft. And I think World of Warcraft's next expansion will be very targeted at children. Very targeted at children.
That's it though, it's the new generation though now.
Yeah, I don't think World of Warcraft is catering to us guys who play Sims Vanilla anymore. But that's fine, because we've grown out of it. We're older. We're into different things now. There's no problem with it. I'm still childish, but
I'm starting with a fucking pipe and I'm nearly 30. The pipe's not even real.
It doesn't even blow fucking bubbles, man.
Bubble fucking bitch.
So we'll see.
Will you answer my question? I fucking love it when people put that. Will you? I'll tell you what then, I'll fucking scroll back up and find it. Retype it, you trolling prick. Fuck, man. What is the worst time you've been trolled by someone in WoW? I can't think of a time that I've been trolled, per se.
I can in Darkstorm, and Xylo will... Xylo, who's in the chat, is actually a member of my old guild, Darkstorm, on Zenadar. Pro guild, by the way. A nice horde guild with lots of UK guys in there. Very nice guild. They have a member who may be in the chat. Sometimes he joins us, called Eggzilla. Eggzilla is from Finland, and Eggzilla is a professional troll. I mean, there's some people who try and troll who call faggot and puff, queer, whatever. That's not trolling. Trolling is what people like Eggzilla do, where you will literally be the end of your fucking rope with that person and beg them to stop, and they will just go that much further every time. I think he played the... Do you know the leather belt song? Leather belt. He played it for something like 60 minutes.
I did that with Epic Sax guy.
While we were raiding.
Alright, okay.
While we were in progression raiding, he will do that. And he's no problem, just like, we'll be progression raiding, we'll all be tired, we'll have been wiping on a boss for hours, and he'll just walk straight up to the boss and misdirect it to the healer and just fucking make us do the whole thing again and run back. And he's no problem standing and trying to kill people on bridges, and he's a nightmare.
Yeah.
But he's funny with it. That's the thing. He does it in a way that is hilarious, but it makes you so angry. A proper and he's trolled the whole raid endless amounts of times. Questions. You're the question guy. Remember, the people on YouTube won't be able to know what you're doing.
I'm Epic Sax guy. What's your favourite memory of WoW?
When my favourite memory of WoW is Dark Light killing Kael'thas, because that was the guild run by us. You were there. It was the first time I got to raid with you because you've been Alliance all the way through Vanilla and I was Horde. It was the first time we got to play together, and then I was the guild master, and we pushed so hard for that with all friends. Genji was there. We brought all Jenny and Sam were in the guild. My brother was in the guild. We brought a lot of friends with us from Vanilla. Then we had all their friends as well, although some of them were assholes, no doubt. And we managed to do it, and it was a fucking great time. That was a cool memory, that.
Have you ever got a world first?
Only on DPS, never a world first raid boss kill. I've had world first DPS.
I'm going to answer that guy's question.
Go, man.
Is Prot Warrior Rage Generation alright in a dungeon? Because I just copied my Warrior to the beta, and Rage Generation on a dummy is way less compared to live.
Didn't you say you were going to answer it?
No, I said I'm going to answer
it. Rage for DPS is fine. Rage for tanks is not fine.
Do you think your efforts in WoW will make any difference in Project Titan?
No, I'm nobody, man. Really. It was so small compared to the big people. So small. And, you know, nothing more to say on that, really.
How do you think that Blizzard are going to make a story in MLP that are connected to BC, Wrath and Castle?
They're not. We keep getting promised that a war is coming. Now, I've leveled to 90 on beta and explored all the zones. There is a mention nowhere of anything to do with a war. Now, apparently it's going to come in a future patch. Whatever, dude. That's all I've got to say. Whatever. You keep promising us a war. It's going to be thunderous. And yet all 5 leveling zones have no mention of a problem at all.
They're just getting on with it, mate.
So it's just going to be the random war.
Hand down pants. Are you Rasty's roommate?
Let's take another... yeah, winter is coming. Exactly! Mists of Pandaria is Game of Thrones Season 1. War is coming. 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 And then it goes... da-da-da, finished. No war was coming.
They're going to make a subscribe button like Taldi.
I don't make those. It's Twitch that does that. I don't know what the fucking thing is with Twitch. I don't care.
It's not a question in relation to comments. Still Genji, no one cares.
Yeah, like Xylo said, 5.1 will be when something happens story-wise. I mean, what? Why? It's the new expansion. The story should be kicking off with the new expansion.
True. Preach. Who do you think is the best player you've played with?
A warrior called Erebus, without question. Yeah. Without question, ever. A prot warrior named Erebus, a Greek rogue.
What was
Greek
his real
warrior.
name?
Apollo.
His real name was Apollo.
Well, his real name was Apollon.
That has just fucking ruined the dream.
Sorry, mate. His real name is Apollon. I have never met a better player in my life than him. Ever.
Do you know what
and he probably makes... it might make people in Method angry if they're watching. I know some of them do watch, but I have never met a player like him. I am a firm believer that the best players who ever play World of Warcraft are not in the biggest top 10 guilds. They're not. Maybe 1 or 2, but I've come across some fantastic players in the earlier guilds. And they just stay where they are because they don't have time for the progression raiding. A lot of hardcore raiding now revolves around whether or not you can give the time to the progression raiding, which isn't easy, and stuff like that. But Erebus, he shit on me so badly. I felt like I was an awesome prot warrior in in Dark Light. Mm-hmm. I felt I was an awesome prot warrior. I had no problems. I was leading. I was overconfident, egotistical. In fact, if you've never seen Storytime 2 or Storytime 1,
I've seen 1.
No, I'm not asking what you've seen, but I talk about in Storytime 2, I think. Yeah, Storytime 2, when I did a lot of... If you want to know about the horrible things I've done in WoW, check my channel for Storytime 2, I think it's called, or Storytime with Preach 2. I talk about all the horrible things and how when I met Erebus, I was completely humbled because he was so stupidly good at this game. It made me sad. And he's not as good anymore, he'll freely admit that. He doesn't play anymore, in fact, he plays Diablo 3. But as he got older, he definitely wasn't there. But fuck me, what a guy.
I want to give you something.
Okay. Pearl necklace, thank you very much. Yeah. Very fucking funny.
Is Ghost a fantastic player?
I like you.
I like me too.
Next question.
The truth is, in fact, no, let's use this as an example. I think, I'm a good player, but I'm not a fucking great player. An example being, when I got into Cataclysm, I was obviously the last to the party on that. I only started playing it when Star Wars pissed all over my face and delivered nothing at the end game. But basically, one of the first, I capped a couple of characters and I enjoyed Hunter. I really thought that I was good on my Hunter, like DPS wise. I was slightly less geared than one of our other Hunters in raids. And then one run, I got a shit ton of loot, which put my item level over his and gear-wise. I thought, I'm having you now, you bastard. And he still managed to absolutely crease me. So at that point, I was just like, no, fuck that then. He's a lot better than me. So that's when I changed my rogue.
Yeah.
Because I'm legit good on my rogue.
Plus, I've seen you play live, and it's not fun.
Why?
I'm
What the fuck's wrong with my play? Just one sec.
Really?
I'm on a live show, mate. You're gonna have to do one. Do you think that Warcraft is better than WoW?
You want to play the old Warcraft?
Ah, we've talked about it today.
Yeah, we were talking about it today. Ghosty's going to play some and maybe hopefully do some commentary. We might stick it on the channel.
Yeah,
maybe.
I'll go through them. Can you buy them, did you say, from
Yeah, you can
Battle.net?
buy them from Battle.net.
I'll go through them because I'm really... In every sort of... a good example being Transmogrub with a guy in our guild called Flower who knows a lot about the lore. When we come across bosses or like named characters and stuff, I'll always ask him what he's like, or when did Illidan turn to Illidan, basically.
Great story, that.
Yeah, and then he told me, but he knows all the intricacies, and I'm really interested in it. So I want to play all these things that go through the actual lore of the story. So I'm really fucking.
Do you know what I
excited
wanted
about
to
that.
do? I had an idea that I wanted to green screen like a burning fire and stuff behind me and read the Warcraft books in like a YouTube series, but I totally can't do that. I'll get my ass kicked. I don't have an alliance on Sylvanas yet. I will do in the next 2 weeks.
Genji, yes, I will tell you when I start it, mate. It's not going to be until I've got another couple of guild things sorted though yet, but I will let you know. When are they going to see more StarCraft 2?
Next week. I'm still going to do it. I know it's not very popular, I know, but for the people who it has got into the game, you were watching some StarCraft 2 with me before.
Yeah.
And you just went, that's really too fast.
Well, it's not just that. It was what, do you know what? No, 'cause it involves insulting someone, so I'm not going to do it. Fuck it, yeah. So the guy who was watching, no, I'm not.
We did watch some StarCraft.
We watched some StarCraft, and I was watching it. It just seemed like, from the way that I was looking at it, though, it seemed like his screen location was changing very rapidly. But in each screen location it was changing, he just seemed to click on a unit, then go to another one, click on a unit, go to another one, click. It was just like,
yeah, unless you know what you're looking at, it can be weird. All right, last few questions.
is there any bad players in Method?
No.
Their Method.
There are better players than others, but that's always the case. It's not you can't exactly skill cap in Warcraft, as much as some people would like to believe so. You can't really do that.
Preach. How do you join a guild like Method? You apply.
You apply and you need a good history, really. I mean, I was lucky because I had no history in Dragon Soul whatsoever. I'd never done Dragon Soul Heroic, but luckily my past history got me through. And you have to do interviews. I mean, I did a Skype interview. It was about an hour and a half.
Roger Brown.
With Roger Brown, which was awesome. I only had a really good time doing that. But you have to do that kind of thing, and you need a big history, which is hard to get these days. It's a little bit of a catch-22, and I'm not saying it's fair, but it is the way it is. Guilds like Method can't recruit you unless they know that you can meet their standards and their raid times.
Rogo. Who play that only cares for the visual. What class is best in MLP?
Warlock.
For visuals?
Yeah. There's an armour in Warlock, you look like fucking Spawn. I forget what it's called, but it's like a shield wall for Warlocks, and this shit grows around your body. You're looking. It's based on Spawn. I'm serious. It's fucking really cool.
Man.
It's going to be in the Demonology video, which is coming out on Monday. Oh, by the way, fucking while there's 150 of you here, voting will close for the next beta guides on Monday. The Demonology Warlock video will be out on Monday. There's 4 classes up there. I will be doing 3 of the 4. So, preachgaming.com, forums.
What are the options?
Fury Warrior, Cat Druid. Fuck.
Peter Griffin.
I can't remember the other 2.
Is any of them a rogue?
Maybe Assassination Rogue?
Pick rogue.
Maybe
Pick rogue.
Assassination
I've
Rogue.
spoken.
Do any of you guys in the chat remember what the 4 choices are this week?
Pick rogue.
I think it might be a monk.
Remember it is a monk, yeah.
Holy Priest
Holy power.
and Holy Pala. So it's Holy Priest, Holy Pala, Feral Kitty and Fury Warrior. I'll be doing 3 of the 4 of those next week.
When are you putting the rogue event up?
I can't get it right!
What do you mean?
I can't get it right, the rogue thing. The rogue thing is written. It is done and scripted. I cannot do the voice needed for it.
Why don't you use a voice emulator?
It doesn't work. We've tried.
What do you mean? What
It
do
doesn't-
you need? Explain to me now.
I can't explain it now because I'll spoil
Alright,
it. But I will get it done. But I keep trying. And Untrial, who's creating the rogue video, keeps going, yeah, I can't do anything until you do the audio because nothing will line up and match. because there's some machinery involved in it. And it doesn't work without the fucking audio, and I need to do the audio, and I just cannot get it right, and it's driving me round the fucking bend. I will get it done.
You need to come at mine and use GarageBand then.
I think I'll probably do it with Audacity, but I don't want to change it because we're going to be doing a lot of these big videos eventually. It might be something that doesn't take off, but I think it might do.
Are you going to do any DPS Shaman videos?
I've done them all.
Have you? All of them?
Yeah. We had Shaman Week 2 weeks ago. All of them are done, I think, aren't they?
I don't know, mate.
I'm sure I've done the Shaman Week already. I'm sure I have. Okay, last couple of questions. Come on.
Okay then. Do you need a deepish, blonde, monotonic American voice?
I don't know.
Didn't Grubby make $9 million in Warcraft 3?
I don't know. If you did, well done.
Oh, kudos. BG soon goes. I forgot to mention, mate. After here, I've got to go out and go to a party. However, because I'm here and my girlfriend has been out, she'll be wasted. So when we get back, when she's asleep, I'll be BG's.
Good man. I'm sure I've done all the Shaman specs for Mr. Pandaria. I'm sure I have. I'm sure I've done them all. I'm sure.
You?
I'm sure.
Did you do enhancement? Did you do enhancement?
Yeah, I'm sure I did. Wait, I did Shaman Week. I'm fucking sure I did.
I can't remember. Oh shit.
Okay. What is the method you follow when it comes to decide what stats you'll go for? Follow the videos called The Pandas Are Coming on my channel. There's 2 out so far. On Wednesday, no, not Wednesday. Wednesday's going to be one of the guides. Thursday will be the next one. The Pandas Are Coming video, and I'll be focusing on your preparation for leveling. So far, I've done your money. How to get money.
Quick fire questions now, so we can answer them with quick answers, and then we're going to shoot off, guys. Because
I check the lore of major characters when and major characters introduced to the game. I don't read the books, but every time that say Illidan came into it, I read the full history of them. That's how much I know about the lore.
Methods DPS Shaman's good, but the
yes.
method that goes without saying. Did you answer that one then? Is a Pala a better tank than Warrior at a higher level?
Yes.
Do you like playing WoW?
Yes.
Rogue Workshop Part 2?
No, because I can't upload it. It's on the VODs on this stream. If you check the videos on this stream, it's there. I'm not allowed to upload it because we had an error with some music stuff that I did that didn't really work. Well, it worked, but then I forgot to turn the music off and it wouldn't let me upload it because it's owned by Warner Brothers or some shit.
Do you like lemons?
No.
Okay, the tank damage, is it too high right now?
No.
What is Preaching Ghost's real ID? You'll find them on the website on preachgaming.com.
Good luck adding me, I'm full. Sorry, bud.
Good point, actually. Do you like limes?
No.
Do you like lore?
Yeah. I don't follow the lore, but as in, like, I don't read the books and stuff, but I do enjoy the stories. They're actually very good when I do read them.
Why are most rogues bad players? Oh, don't answer that question. It's Rasty's housemate from my guild who's trying to be funny.
Alright.
Don't worry about it. Shunned, by the way. No one likes you.
Wrong!
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 Wrong! So anyway, yeah, unnamed housemate. Unnamed, not because it's, you know, it's a privacy thing. I don't know who you are. Burn. What's the best healing class in MOP?
All pretty even now. Mistweavers have been nerfed. It was monks, but they've been balanced, so it should be okay.
Okay, what do you think about Rift?
It was not different enough from WoW to make me want to play it.
Do you like any Final Fantasy games?
Yes.
Yes, 7 especially.
7.
Yes. Do you like moisture?
Do you moisturise? I do moisturise. I do. I have some Nivea cream.
Nice, mate. Nice.
I used to get a dry, itchy forehead.
I get it in my moustache and my beard.
I get dry patches, but it's because I like hot showers. I don't like cold showers.
Yes, Darth Vader, they are remaking Final Fantasy VII, but is it going to be as good as the original? I don't know. Is it going to be the nostalgia thing? Is that the rose-tinted goggles thing? Is it going to be as good as you remember it, sort of thing?
Yeah, that's rose-tinted goggles.
Rose-tinted goggles, mate. Fuck you, hipsters.
Got it. Nailed it.
Did you play Star Wars? Yes, we did on release day. We did a 24-hour live cast. We played it. We got to endgame. It sucked balls. We left. We went back to WoW. Ghost, do you want to do some BGs with me later on then? Yes, mate, I'm going to be a couple of hours yet. Like I say, I've got to go out and I will be drunk, so if you're easily offended, do not go on TeamSpeak. Do you like apple pie?
Yes.
Apple pie?
Have you played League of Legends? Yes.
Have you seen the movie Oscar?
It was still Sylvester Stallone? Yes.
And a man of the Street Fighter and Gallic.
Yes, brother.
Street Fighter and Gallic. Oh, I remember Street Fighter and Gallic, but now it's after the web show, the 10K web show. I want to level something new for MOP. What should I choose between a priest or a chamois? It's personal preference.
Personal preference, man. I can't answer that question for you.
Yeah. These aren't quick enough.
I don't know why this guy Frax keeps saying I already looked there and couldn't find it. Are you talking about your penis?
Oh, burn. Yes.
Sorry, Frax. I need the original question.
When's the next show? 2 weeks today.
2 weeks today, and it's going to be the quiz show. So remember, if you want to be part of the quiz, go on the preachgaming.com forums tomorrow. I will put the thread up then.
Good question. What's your favourite actor?
Can't answer that.
Too many?
Okay, Anthony Hopkins.
Anthony Hopkins, nice. Can we see Preaching Ghost kiss? No.
We've kissed so many
We
times.
have
Well,
kissed
yeah,
so
check
many
our Facebook. There's pictures of
Oh,
us
yeah.
kissing. There's loads of pictures of me and him kissing on Facebook.
What's yours and Ghost's reality? They're on the website. It's been until like 5 minutes ago. Preachgaming.com. It says it on there, but they are actually full. I deleted a couple, but yours is full, isn't it? You just don't worry about that. We get world first in methods again.
Hope
They're going
so.
to aim for it.
Always plenty. Relation with Sparkhugs, friends. Talk a lot. I can see him. He's online right now. You can see him there. You can see.
I was going to say his name, but I won't. Sparkle. Yeah, I can. He's a warlock, I'm guessing.
Yep.
Okay. Favourite film? Oof,
Can't answer that. We've been through that so many times.
Hottest girl you've ever seen?
It's very hard to beat Megan Fox in Transformers when she bends over that hood in the engine.
I'd beat her.
Well, that's what I mean. It's very hard to beat that fucking attractiveness. That's insane, isn't it?
Fair. What would it take to be a good role? Plenty of alcohol, yeah. Still, Psychology Boy, it's not very funny or burn-worthy. You need to be a bit more direct. The psychology thing, it's just not cutting it.
How can you say Megan Fox is ugly? I mean, that's just
She's
insane.
not ugly, let's be honest.
I don't care about her personality. We're talking about hottest looking. How can you beat that? I don't care about her personality when I look like that.
You're gay.
I've got a girl with a great personality and a nice body. But...
Well, does Emma know?
Oh,
thing!
But no, she doesn't.
Okay. What's Ghost's name? Andy.
Everybody knows that, don't they?
Andy.
I would have thought that. Why do our viewers go up now? You've missed all the shit from earlier on. Fuck you guys.
Q&A. Cause Preach is gay. Have you ever had sex?
No. Don't do that.
Whoa, why?
You thought it was funny.
It
was crap.
Pitbull. With a pipe.
Well, we want to know where your baby came from.
It's true. And she's undeniably mine.
As a father, no, I have never had sex. I'm still a virgin.
The proof is, strangely, in my daughter's chin.
Yeah,
I have a chin.
She's legit. And
Yeah.
your ears. She looks
the spit of my girlfriend Suzanne, but she has my chin. Underneath this beard is a perfectly spherical bollock chin.
My son, Max
Lamb.
100% lamb, all the time.
Nice.
That's why I'm calling my son Max, so he can say that. He's going to have the face ass.
Ghost favourite superhero? Wolverine.
My back's hurting.
It's because you fucking... Yeah, I told you to sit back. Wish you would. Who's your favourite SC2 player?
Idra.
Nice. Fuck.
It's an SC2 player with a personality. I like it.
Well, you know, just on that comment alone, we differ in opinion.
Oh, he does have a personality. I'm not saying it's a good personality, but it's worth watching.
Yeah.
Oh no, Vin Diesel's sister. Have you not seen the latest one where she's supposed to be pregnant and she looks like Skeletor?
Yeah,
Fuck no.
I'm pregnant. Okay, let's jump 30 feet off this roof into a favela tin hut roof, where underneath it could be needles, rabid dogs, you know, anuses. Could be anything underneath that.
Favourite game ever? Well, disregarding WoW, Half-Life 2.
The psychology prick actually asks a question. Do you reckon Preach's chin looks like the people's with the arse face from Self?
Yeah. See if I can... This might not work, but I'll try.
Don't, 'cause I'm going to break my funny fuse if it works. Oh, dude, stay there. You need to stay there. Stay there. Go back down. Stop.
I think that was more nostrils than chin.
Okay, serious question. Herb or dirt?
Not serious.
Okay. Favourite console game ever? Good fucking question.
Mortal Kombat's got to be up there. Fucking quality game.
Fair enough.
Oh, well, how can you beat Mario 64 and Legend of Zelda on the N64?
I don't know.
They're fucking awesome games.
Ghost, what's your favourite class in WoW? Rogue. Rogue. Have you guys ever played any free-to-play MMOs? Yeah, I played a few. Played a few that were free on launch. Played a few that went to be free. Star Wars is no free, I believe.
I played Star Trek Online.
Star Trek Online. Do you know what I remember about that?
It was awful.
Really condensed story short, because we tried ages to get a beta key. And I got a beta key, downloaded it, and it was installing. And when we lived in the apartments, where me and Preach basically lived like the two guys out of... what's the fucking film with Morgan Freeman in one tower and the Jewish guy in the other tower?
I don't know.
It's a Guy Ritchie film. Oh, it's Lucky Number 11.
I haven't seen it.
But we basically lived facing each other, and I got my beta key and downloaded and was installing Star Trek. I took a picture of it to him about 11 o'clock at night, sent it over like, ha ha ha, I'm in. Worst game I ever played in my entire life.
Yep, fucking shocking game.
Oh my god.
So bad. We tried to play Puzzle Pirates on Friday as well, for some background footage for you guys, for a mailbox that I was doing. Me and Genji tried for an hour to play Puzzle Pirates. It was awful. And we ended up playing a game called Microvolts. If you've not played Microvolts on Steam, it's free. Great little fun game. We had a great time on that.
N64 game, Genji forgot WWE No Mercy.
It wasn't the best game ever, but it was
Mate.
fun. It wasn't.
Oh, rose-tinted goggles over here. Just rose-tinted goggles everywhere. You know what I'm going to get for next week's web show? Do you know what I'm going to get,
Rose-tinted
mate?
goggles.
No, mate, I've seen this proper nice, like, hat. Didn't see that coming, did you, prick?
You fucking retard.
Top 3 movies, go.
No.
Just name 3 top movies.
No. No. It's too fucking hard.
Okay.
No.
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 COD or Battlefield? COD,
Neither.
I'm a
I
fanboy.
couldn't give a shit.
I like COD. Apart from when they killed off Salt McTavish, you fucking morons.
Lol at you for playing COD for the campaign. Next.
Excuse me. Salt McTavish fucking own faces. Have you ever been to Germany Gamescom before?
No, this will be our first time. I've not even been to Germany before, and I've been in a lot of places. Looking forward to it.
Germany. What's your favourite porno?
Who knows the name of pornos? I just watch clips.
I don't even last long enough to see the fucking name.
I'm about to see some titty sprinkles.
Titty sprinkles.
Titty sprinkles.
YouTube, the words titty sprinkles, and a guy doing a Morgan Freeman impression is legit the best thing you'll ever
Is it
see.
a guy who does the I'm the More Than Freeman advert?
I don't know.
I think it is,
I don't
you know.
know. Possibly. Favourite soup?
Everybody says Debbie Does Dallas. I've never watched it. It's old school. It's like my
old school,
brother's
yeah.
favourite porno. And he's like 106.
He's been watching porn for over 7 years.
I was like, I remember when I was young and I'd never seen a porno. I was asking, and my dad was going, one day you'll see Debbie Does Dallas. Before he put gay porn in my room. And then my brother said, yeah, and there's a one scene where she has sex in a shower. Ooh.
What's your favourite soup?
I don't like soup. I don't like it. I can eat chicken and mushroom and shit, but I'm not a fan of soup.
Turn your phone on sound, man. That is right next to the fucking microphone.
Sorry, boys.
Say it to the camera.
Emma's very, very late.
What's to do with number 87?
No.
Right.
Alright, come on, guys. Fuck me.
Okay, last 2 minutes, guys. Favourite bands?
Oh, I haven't got one at the moment, but although we did play some classic Iron Maiden on the stream earlier, and everybody got into it. We're playing Fear of the Dark live.
I don't like Iron Maiden.
How can you not like Iron Maiden?
Never
dude?
did. I can't stand Bruce
Fear of the
Dickinson's
fucking
voice.
Fear of the Dark live is awesome, so cool.
I'm just like, I'm more of a fucking... Oh, that's a question that I'm going to answer in a minute. From Spastic.
Oh, I thought it was a fave sandwich.
No. Yeah, favourite band, AC/DC. I do
It
like
can't be
Killswitch
your
Engage.
favourite band.
Well, no, it's like one of them bands like Killswitch Engage have been my favourite band for years and years, and it was you that got me into Killswitch Engage. But over the past couple of years, and the more I watch them, I still like them. It's just the more of my hatred grows for Adam D. He's a fucking moron.
No, I
I
don't care
can't
about
stand him. But AC/DC as well. Obviously, they're fucking vintage, but different. Anyway, quick story, and I'm going to make it short as possible. The question was most awkward fart.
Oh.
I'll make it as short as possible. Okay. Where I work, it's...
Cool.
there's
It wasn't
5
what I thought it was going to be.
No. What do you mean?
I thought it was going to be like 30 minutes ago when we were like...
Yeah. Well, remember that time when I blamed Ben?
No.
No. Check it out. Anyway.
No, not that one. When we were playing that the competition and the mic went off and it went...
When?
You forgot about it. So it wasn't that awkward, but it was funny.
Well, yeah. Where I work, there's 5 floors, and I work on the 5th floor. On the 3rd floor, it's just an office, basically, of like the women from the Diet Coke advert, where they're all beautiful. Anyway, I was finished work one day from on the 5th floor, like I say. I always put my headphones in when I'm walking out, and I just walked out and just instinctively, like when I'm in an area where there's no one, I fart. I think, fuck it, I've held it enough, and I dropped a fucking beauty in this lift with my headphones on, singing away, and you could chew it.
You could chew it.
It was gross. Anyway, on the way down, like the lift went boom, and it stopped a bit early. Like, and then in complete terror, I looked up. It said floor 3. The door opened, and there was like 7 of these beautiful women that walked in. Obviously, could smell this fart, and it was only me in the lift like this. I couldn't escape it, but then I just stood there with my headphones in thinking, maybe they didn't notice. They did.
Okay.
Anyway. There was a question up there.
I'm done.
Are we done? Ghost, can you answer my question? Will you please stop saying, will you answer my question?
I don't know if you guys can see our chat, but we only see the last 20 lines or something. It keeps flowing.
Does Preach PvP anymore?
No,
he doesn't. It's widely known.
I tried. I even joined the guys the other day, but no.
Favourite book?
Oh, One Flew Over the...
Cuckoo's Nest.
No. That's the wrong name. Oh, no.
50 Shades of Grey.
No. I don't know what that is, but someone keeps telling me about it, and
It's fucking gross.
Apparently it's a porno or something.
It is a porno. It's so...
I was walking Ben, and an old woman started talking to me about it. She said, I'm just reading 50 Shades of Grey. I was like, fuck off.
The annoying thing is, someone put a paragraph on Facebook, and it was something like, he circled her moist woman's cave with his finger.
It is One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest.
What the fuck is that?
So he finger banged her.
Yeah.
Finger banging.
So he threw a bit of love lube on it, which we all know is... yeah. And Steamroller. Fuck it. Ghost, what faction are you playing in BGs later? What faction are you playing in BGs later?
Horde.
Alright, okay, yeah. Horde. Who's the smartest WoW tuber at the minute?
Me.
Prick.
Why not? It's my fucking show. Say what I want.
Favourite composer? Oh, good question.
How do you beat Beethoven, really?
I don't know, mate. I'm thinking more movie score composers.
Oh, like Hans Zimmer. I bet you say Hans Zimmer.
Karl Hans Zimmer, mate. Every fucking day of the week.
That guy knows how to make a horn noise.
It's true.
I'm watching that movie.
Nice.
Have you seen that pie chart? 10 reasons we watched Inception. It was like the trailer was like 5%, 95% was
Are you guys from Yorkshire? No, Manchester.
No,
wrong.
Favourite flavour of Walkers. What?
Who the hell eats Walkers?
Me, I've got Emma buys 40. You met us while we were shopping. You've seen how many packets. Emma buys no less than 70 bags of crisps or chips, as you call them, every month for her. And she never gains weight. Fucks me off. And she scrums them.
I just look at a Mars bar and my fucking tits jiggle for like a week.
It costs me a fortune in chips and crisps every month.
Just one sec. Ghost, I'm going to see The Dark Knight Rises on Friday, but I don't really know Bane's backstory. Can you quickly explain it? It's not the comic book version of why he wears the mask in the film, because Nolan's made it into quite a more palatable, realistic storyline as opposed to fucking superpowers and things. Bane wears the mask because of an injury, and it releases what's the word that I'm looking for? Like a pain-relieving gas. The word begins with A.
Anesthesia.
Yeah, an anaesthetic gas that basically numbs his pain, and that's why he wears the mask in The Dark Knight Rises. There you go. Anyway, let's have a race. The first person to see The Dark Knight Rises in a legit cinema film wins. The open prize is...
Aren't the US getting it
my
first?
money. Nope.
Okay. Right,
anyone in the UK?
Alright guys, we're going to play the comp for you again. I keep seeing people mentioning it. We'll play it for you again. And then we'll be doing our sign-off and final bro fist. And we'll be back shortly. It's Preach versus Ghost in Chocolate Eclair Mexican Russian Roulette Standoff Mania! Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to this main event. This is going to be a one fall to the finish. One chocolate eclair must be eaten. The quickest to do so will be the champion. This is going to be incredible. These competitors have been training for months. I think we're about ready to see our first one. Oh, it's Ghost. He has been training for the last 87 years for this competition. There he is. He's looking fabulous, looking as sturdy as ever. Entering the arena is Preach, the former champion. We think his chewing skills may have wavered in the last few years. Let's see if he can pull it off today. Our judges are taking their position. We are awaiting the countdown. Here we go. And we're off, and there you can see the instant unwrapping. Oh, Ghost has dropped the Eclair. Ghost dropped the Eclair, but he's managed to recover. He's got it in his mouth. He's looking very, very intense. He's looking like this is going to be his day if he can pull this off. Oh, a little bit of tooth action there. He seems to have got the Eclair stuck. We can now see Breach going for the singular chewing motion, using all those teeth. Oh, flicking the bird. That is allowed in current day Chocolate Eclair. WrestleMania rules. That's okay. You can see here they're both working hard. Ghost trying the stare down. Will that stare down come back to help him in the later stages of this match? That Eclair has got to be starting to chew. It's going to be drying the mouth out. Something awful. We can see Preach there showing him he's got the eye on the prize. Eye on the prize. More intimidation tactics from Preacher there. This is going to be a countdown finish, I believe. Preach is looking like he's almost there. You can see them eyeballing each other. We're getting to the latter stages of this competition. The first one to drink the monster will in fact be the champion. Who will it be? It's looking close. It's looking close. It's looking amazing. Who's good? Ghost is reaching for the can. Ghost is reaching for the can. Ghost is reaching. He's drinking for the can, and it's over. Ghost is the new champion. I wonder if he has a message for Preacher on this matter.
Yeah, I got a message for the Preacher. You put an Eclair in the room with a fat guy. I've been eating those Eclairs for the past 87 years. Since Nam, since the World Wars. He gonna get eaten.
Alright guys, thank you for joining us on this Saturday night Preacher Ghost Show. PGS. There will be changes next week. One, we're going to have the quiz. Hopefully it should work in 2 weeks' time. I'm going to be working to set that up. I will try and get it done properly. We're going to be rearranging so the set won't look exactly like this, if we can call it a set. We're going to try and make it a little bit different and make some time and do all that kind of shit. So it should be cool. Thank you very much for tuning in tonight, guys. And check the forums tomorrow for the updates, and the new voting guide will be out on Monday for you to vote for the next beta guides on the YouTube channel. If you're joining us because you've just joined us through Twitch, I'm Preach and Ghost, and we run the YouTube channel Mike Preach Wow. Go and check it out if you're into Warcraft and various other games as we expand. Thank you very much, guys, and have a great night. Shine it up for us, my friend.
Hang on a cloth.
Pull it back. And you take it easy, ballers. We had a great night with you. Bye-bye.